A pendulum can be made of any weighted object on a string. It can be a stone weight, crystal, metal, or even just a button on some thread. You don't need to spend money at all, just use what you have on hand at home already. Hold the thread between the thumb and forefinger on your power hand, dominant hand, rest your elbow on some hard/solid surface, like a table, and allow the string/weight to dangle without touching the surface of the tabe or your arm. Relax and focus your sight into the center of the pendulum. If the pendulum is moving, say/think, be still, and focus that thought into the center of the pendulum. It will stop moving, then you can begin. First, you need to find out what means yes and what means no. You can simply say, show me, yes, and then, show me, no, or ask questions you know the answers to already to determine this. Did I have coffee today? Do I have red hair? And so on. The pendulum may swing left to right for no and forward and back for yes. Or circle for yes and be linear for no, or vice versa. This will vary person to person, so figure this out first, then move on to the questions you are here for. For your answers, if the pendulum is swinging slowly/weakly, it is not a definite response. This answer, if not to your liking, is open to changing, just needing a bit of a nudge in the right direction. A strongly swinging pendulum is a stronger answer, firm yes/no. The stage is well set already and the energies are predisposed to this response. To change this kind of strong response is more difficult than the nudge needed to change a weaker response. It may be a situation where you choose to prepare yourself for what is coming, or try to blunt the impact, rather than throwing a lot of energy into attempting a total change of such a future. If you do wish to make a change, think about alternatives. This may require meditation to come up with new solutions/directions you would like to take. Once you have several ideas, return to the pendulum and address each idea as a possible means of making changes. If the pendulum responds enthusiastically to one of these ideas, it would be the direction to take. If it's sluggish toward all ideas, perhaps consider internal changes rather than external ones. Remember, divination is a guide, to advise. What you do with the information is up to you. If you are working the pendulum for others, it's best to ask the question for the other person. Ask them what they want to know, then ask the pendulum. Otherwise, you must go through the steps of establishing what is yes and no again, since it may vary for that other person. In a similar way to this, you can use dowsing rods to communicate with spirits or your guides. Yes or no questions, for the most part, just like a pendulum. Copper is ideal if you can find it, especially when the handles are hollow copper tubes that the rods rest in with the hollow handle. It is not easy to tell the rods what to do, and the copper allows the spirits to channel a bit of your energy through the rods, making it easier for them to work with.